What's the deal? What's the deal? You already know who it is. It's your favorite Auntie Pooh. Y'all about to get this one. I'll sit up here and do this wig. But look, check this out. How y'all doing? What's the deal? So look, check this out. I know y'all like, Auntie, you ain't gave us a story. Okay. Is it gonna kill y'all to go back and watch another story? I mean, damn. Is it gonna kill y'all? I don't think it will. I don't think it's gonna kill y'all to go watch a story I already put out there. I'm just saying, y'all ain't gonna kill you. You feel me? It ain't gonna kill you. But anyway, it's been crazy because y'all know I'm back working. So, you know, I don't got as much time because I work at night, so I gotta train myself to sleep in the daytime. You feel me? So that's the only reason why. But y'all know I got y'all. Like, stop it. If y'all paying attention and following me, y'all should be able to catch these lives or catch the content. TikTok, Instagram, fan base. I'm just saying, it's out there. But anyway, I did that face with that young alcohol after you clean it. Let's get into it. Now this started a little different. Real different. So, this is a story about homegirls again. Because these are stories that keep coming to me, so I gotta give y'all what they're giving me. You feel me? These are not my stories. These is literally other people's stories, right? So, this one kind of wild, y'all. This might be 2 parts. Let's get into it. Alright, so this starts off. A set of homegirls, right? One go off to college, and this is crazy. One go off to college, one stay at home. The one that stayed at home got a good man. They always been like high school sweethearts type of shit. You know what I mean? Like, that's how they are. They was high school sweethearts. So, they never really left their hometown because they wanted to, like, carry out what their family was doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, they wanted to stay home. Like, you know how you just got people that just don't want to leave their city. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to leave their city, and ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with you not want to leave your city. That's cool, whatever. So, one of their homegirls left. And she went out of state, and she did her thing, got her a boo thing, but she ended up being a lesbian, right? So the town they stayed in, you know, it's one of them towns in Mississippi where, you know, it's like everybody know people gay, but they still want to be on some fake-ish. You feel me? Oh, you an abomination. All that that type of shit, right? So they got another homeboy that they been cool with who always had their back growing up. You know, he was the one who always saw like more than the city, right? So boom, they all come home for their high school reunion. So she say when she get home, she kind of excited, but you know, she been gone. You know what I'm saying? So she don't really know people the way she knew people back then or whatever. So she said she go back home. Her family was cool. It wasn't no problem. She saw her homegirl, saw her husband. Like I said, they all went to school together. She said, so it's all good. You know, she going back in town with her homegirl. They trying to see what it do. You know what I'm saying? And all this shit. So, wasn't no problem, right? So, she said one night her homegirl was like, well, what you doing? And she was like, because she said she went out there probably like, you know how you about to go somewhere, but you go out of town. So she went a few days early. You know what I'm saying? She went early or whatever. So her homegirl like, what you doing tonight? She like, shit, nothing. What y'all doing? She like, well, my husband got to leave for work. Shit, come stay over here with me. So she said her mama was like, nah, baby, stay home. You know what I'm saying? She said, but it was the way her mama was saying home that she was like, dang, mama, you acting like I'm a kid again. Her mama was like, no, I just miss you. She said, so she didn't go. She said she just was like, you know, she wasn't gonna go, but she knew like they other friend was going. She wasn't the only one that was gonna be over there. A girl was basically having like a game night or whatever. So she said she didn't go. She at the house chilling, and old girl called her like, "You ain't gonna come?" She was like, "Girl, no, my mama didn't guilt trip me into staying home or whatever." She said, so then she hear her homeboy, they friend in the background like, "I'm here, boo, come on, like, pull up." You know what I'm talking about? "You don't want to drink with us?" Like, whoa, whoa, whoa. So a girl was like, I don't get that much time with my friends. Like, come over, come over. So a girl said she told her mama like, "Man, they crying for me. I'm going over here." So she said her mama was like, "Be careful. You remember you don't know people no more." And so she just was like, "Dang, mama, you trying to kill the vibe." You feel me? Like, damn, these just my friends I went to high school with. Like, relax. She said, so she go over there, she get fucked up. You know what I'm talking about? She get fucked up. And she have a good time. No issues. Go over there, they rekindling they old jokes and just talking about high school shit and how they did it, what they did and shit like that. No big issue or whatever, right? She said, so the next day, they went looking for their little dresses, whatever they was gonna wear to the reunion. She said something, they go in this one little store in the town. She said it's this other girl they went to high school with that she was cool with, but the one that's married, they don't get along. She said she never understood why her and the other girl never got along, because she was like, I'm cool with the other girl cool or whatever, right? So she like, damn, I don't really know what the issue is, you know what I'm saying? Like that. So she said they go in the shop. She said, and her friend is like kind of upset when they walk in, and she like, what's wrong with you? She was like, I don't like this, I don't like this bitch, whatever. And old girl like, but girl, that was in high school. Like, we grown now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't no reason for you to be tripping. You know what I'm saying? A girl like, no, fuck that. She gonna learn. She got me fucked up. But she never said what she did. And like old girl said, she ain't been there. You know what I mean? She ain't been out there in years, so she don't know what the real issue is. So she said she going there. And I guess the girl owned the shop, right? And it's like a little boutique. She said the girl stuff fire. Say the girl got the cutest dresses. She a little small boutique. She make most of the stuff. Like, she does good, right? So she said she was just like over it. Like, what the fuck is the issue? You know what I'm saying? So she said she get her dress. A girl drop her off. She said, so then she called her later on and was like, I don't really appreciate you being all chummy with old girl. She said, first of all, I'm grown. I can fuck with whoever I want to fuck with. You don't dictate nothing. She said, so her homegirl was like, oh, that's how you feel? She was like, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean that's how I feel? Like, what? Like, girl, I know you ain't questioning me, basically, right? So she said she didn't really think nothing of it because her homegirl was like that when they was in school. You know what I'm saying? She said her homegirl was always like the jealous one, the one that always, you know what I'm saying? She just always was like the person with the attitude. You know what I'm saying? So she said she didn't really think nothing of it because the fuck? You know what I'm saying? She said she like, bitch, like, you're tripping. Like, you're tripping. It's not that deep. You know what I'm saying? Like, you tripping. So, like I said, worry about how you do yours. Don't worry about how I do mine, okay? I ain't no professional. Never claimed to be. This some hood shit. You understand? This some hood shit right here. I can make it do what it do. Don't get it twisted. But anyway, She said old girl was always like that, so she didn't even think too much of it. You know what I'm saying? She said, so the next day her homeboy called and was like, what's up? What you doing? And she was like, nothing. He was like, hey, they having this little thing down at the little bar. You feel me? You want to go? She like, yeah, I want to go. She said she called her homegirl. Her homegirl didn't answer the phone. She said she wasn't tripping. You feel me? It is what it is. Like, if you want to sit up here and have an attitude, you have an attitude, because at the end of the day, ain't nobody kissing your ass. And I could totally understand that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could totally understand that. So, hold on, y'all. Let me tuck this. Hold on. Let me just get this together. So, she said, so they went out. She said when they went out, a girl who run the shop was there. She said, so they started talking, having a good time, her, old boy, you know, they classmate. And she said, you know, they had a real good time. You know what I'm saying? She said they had a real good time. You know, they was partying, drinking, you know, what you do at a bar. She said they having a real good time. She said they chilling. She said, lo and behold, old girl walk in, right? She said, old girl walk in. She said, old girl walk in and pay they ass dust. Say, old girl don't say nothing to him. Walk past her. Walk past old boy. Didn't say nothing. And so they said the girl was like, hey, you know, I don't want y'all beefing with y'all homegirl based off me. You feel me? So, I ain't tripping. Y'all have a good night. They said the girl, I guess, went over there with some other people that she knew. Because like I said, this is a small town. They all know each other. And so she said, she was like, no, we cool. And I ain't got no issue. You feel me? Ain't no issue on my end. So, the fuck? Ain't no issue. Right? So, she said when old girl was just like, nah, I know how she is. I'ma just stay away. And old boy was like, yeah. He was like, I'm gonna get ready to go. Let's just get ready to go. She said she was like, no, fuck that. Ain't nobody scared of her. Like, what's up with y'all? Like, why is y'all acting all, like, weird when it come to her? You feel me? And so, hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. So, hold on. She like, why y'all acting weird? And the old boy was like, oh yeah, you been gone. And she was like, so? And the old girl was just like, I don't want no issues, you feel me? She said so. She kept on partying. And she said she told the other girl, like, I'm not tripping. Whatever. Old boy was like, no, I'm just gonna go. I'm out of here. He was like, I got a little date anyway, right? So, he ended up leaving. Right? So, her and the girl, who the other girl don't like, they end up kicking it the rest of the time. She said they had a good time in the bar. They had a real good time. She said they had a good time. They enjoyed themselves. They went on home. Old girl took her home. She said she went home. She told her mama, like, you know, whoopty whoop acting weird. You know what I'm saying, Ma? I don't know. She was like, I always told you something went right with that girl. Stay away from her. I don't trust her. She said she tell her mom, nah, it ain't like that. You know, she always been jealous. You know what I'm saying? She always been like that. That's how she is. So she like, you know, she said the next day out the blue, old girl called like, you know, I can't dictate who you cool with. You know, you don't got no issue with her. I can't be pushing off my issues with her, with you. So she was like, oh, friend, you know, well, tonight the dance. I just want to have a good time. You know, I love you. I care about you. You know, I'm going to ride with you. It ain't like me and her talking about you. I don't know y'all issue. You won't never tell me the issue. She was like, yeah, because it's old. It's nothing. I can't wait to see you tonight. She was like, you want to ride with me and my husband? And she was like, oh, well, my dad gonna let me use his car. So I'll see y'all there. She said so on her way to the dance, she done got dressed. She excited. You know what I'm talking about? So I guess you got to pass that store, right? So when she driving towards the dance, she look over, right? And she look at the store. All the store windows is bust out. She said, so she like, damn. You know what I'm saying? She said she pull over, but she don't see nobody. She said she didn't call the police. She said she just assumed because she seen some boards, like, oh, they already know, what's going on or whatever. She said so she gets to the dance, and they having a good time. Her friend walk in with her husband. They have a good time. Everybody having a good time. And then she like, the store was kept being on her brain, so she asked her homeboy, like, what happened to Whoop Whoop store? And he was like, man, somebody robbed it, bust all the windows out of it. She said she was just like, damn, you know what I mean? Like, damn. Like, why would somebody do that? She said, so they sitting there talking about it. Old girl and her husband walk up. And they was talking about it. It wasn't, they was talking about it. And she said they said that homegirl was like, damn, y'all so concerned about her. And she like, well, she a black owner, to a shop. Who will vandalize her shop? Like, why would somebody do that? So they all like, that's lame as fuck. That's what they own. That's the type of time they own. They like, that's lame as fuck. Like, why would somebody do that? Blase, blase. They said, so a girl was like, man, what the fuck ever, and just walked off. Like, we supposed to be having fun, turning up, and y'all worried about the next bitch. And they said, they like, damn, you know what I'm saying? So she said, her and her homeboy, they on the dance floor, they drinking, they having a good time. She said, the homeboy was like, man, look, after the night, like, I'm out of here, but I miss you, I care about you, I can't wait to see you again. Make sure we got all information. We can't take this amount of years to just be speaking. We can at least hit each other, even if it's in the messages, like, how you doing? Are you okay? We need to check on each other. She was like, hell yeah. She said, so it used to be this guy, when she was in high school, she had a crush on, right? We just gonna call him Danny, right? She said Danny was like the love of her life, but when she came back, she didn't bring it up because Danny had went to jail when they was younger, and nobody knew, really what happened to Danny. It was one of them things where Danny got put in like foster care or different shit, so people just stopped talking about it. She said, lo and behold, Danny come walking through the door. She said, Pooh, he was so motherfucking fine. She said he was way finer than, how I remember. She was like, she said, my thing instantly just, psh, like, whoa. And she was like, shit, I was in my hometown. And she was like, I knew I was leaving in a couple of days. And she was like, I was going to get that. And she said he walked in, was speaking to everybody. She said she was just froze. You know what I'm saying? She was froze. She said, and he, like, how you scan the room? And baby, she said they locked eyes. She said she instantly just started shaking because she really did love Danny. You know what I'm saying? She really did love Danny. So she was like, it was one of them moments like, oh shit. She like, I'm damn near tears. My eyes watering up. She said he walked up to her and was like, how you doing? Long time no see. Whoa, whoa. And she said she was just like stuck, like mesmerized. And he was like, he told her like, don't worry, I'm home. He was like, she said the first thing he asked was like, you got a man, you single, what's up? And she said she was like, no, I'm single. He was like, no more. We go pick up where we left off. Y'all go pick up where you left off? Oh, Danny, I think I like you too. I think I like Danny too, right? So she was like, right then and there, he was like, come on, let's dance. She said she still was stuck. They dancing and she just gazing into his eyes. And he was telling her, you know, all these years, I've really been looking for you. And she said she just was like, what? He was like, yeah. He was like, ask your mom. And she said she was kind of threw back, like, ask my mom. He was like, yeah. And she said she instantly got mad because, like, why the fuck her mama ain't tell her Danny been looking for her, right? She said she was mad. Like, she wanted to leave the dance and go check her goddamn mama, right? She said so the rest of the night, it was like, wasn't nobody else in the dance. Nobody else in the dance. She said she was just so in tune. Say he was so nice. What you need, babe? Wasn't letting her get up for nothing. What you need? I got you. You ain't got to lift a finger. Da 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 da. So it's after the dance, right? It's getting winded down to the end. So her homeboy walk over there and was like, damn. Fuck us. You just said you ain't gonna dance with your bro. You know, he just clowning. So, you know, he talking to boy like, dang, what up? You know, what up, Danny? He like, man, how you been? Whoa. Danny say, so you still like the boys? And say, she like, what? Danny was like, man, you know this man been gay since we was little. And she said, she looked at him and was like, you gay? He said he looked at her and was like, how the hell you didn't know that? She said she like, I ain't know you was gay. And he was like, how you didn't know I was gay? And I got the hiccups, y'all. She like, I ain't never seen you with no boy. And he was like, you ain't never seen me with no girl either. And I guess her mind started, and she was like, but you always held me when we was around in cheerleaders. And then he was like, think about what you're saying. She was like, yeah, but you always was with us. Like, you went to a prom with a girl. So he was like, I went to prom. We're going to call her, just say, Ethel. So y'all know why I picked the name like Ethel, right? And then he was like, think about it. She said, no, I just thought you was into big girls. He was like, no. He said, Ethel like girls, and I like boys. She said, so she like, what the hell? And then he was like, yeah, I hooked him up with my cousin back in the day. She said, so she like, what? And he was like, yeah. He was like, and that's when a boy told Danny, I always respect you, bro. Because even though you was like a hood nigga, you know, he was like, you never went against me. You never let nobody talk about me. And they said it was like a full circle moment because a boy started crying and was like telling Danny, like, you made me confident in who I was. Like, you did that. And Danny was like, man, that's because I had it rough, man. We don't need to be out here judging. They like in a full-fledged, like, circle. Oh, boy is, like, crying. Because it got me. Then when she was telling me, I was damn near in tears. Like, even though I talk shit, that is what I try to do. I try to create a safe space for you to be yourself no matter what you've been through. We might clown. I might be a little, but we know for a fact I go to war for y'all to the motherfucking moon and back. You know what I'm saying? We don't do sucker shit over here. So I felt that, like, damn. I hope that's how y'all feel when y'all look at my content. I hope y'all feel like y'all can be yourself. Y'all can express yourself. I hope that I give y'all that space. I really, really do. I know I be talking shit. But I talk shit that's just how that's just how I am. But I hope I don't make nobody feel uncomfortable. I hope I make everybody feel inclusive. Like, I hope I make everybody feel comfortable. But I'm going to stand 10 toes down on what I believe and what I say, but that don't mean I don't fuck with you. We might not agree on the same thing, but that don't mean I ain't gonna have you back, you know, that type of shit. So anyway, so they having a full circle moment, girl, because they had me when she was telling me. I ain't gonna lie, I was crying because I was just like, damn, that's good to have somebody when you that young, a dude who is always looked at to be like, nah, he go want to beat me up, he gonna want to do something bad to me, and he the one that really had you open and being yourself. I just thought that was amazing. That's just me, y'all. So anyway, so like I said, they having a full circle moment, right? In the midst of them having a full circle moment, a boy is like rubbing her booty, you know, rubbing her back. And so she said, after old boy walked away, he was like, so how we ending this night? And she was like, I'm ending it with you. He said, that's what I wanted to hear. She was like, yes. So he was like, you drove. It's no need for you to be driving. You've been drinking. And then she was like, okay. So the homeboy rode with undisclosed person. So he was like, hey, can you have this undisclosed person follow you drive? I don't want her driving because she been drinking. Even though she was able to drive, he was just like, no, she wasn't drunk. But it's still, you don't take chances. So old boy drive the car to the house. They pull in behind. She go in and get her dad the keys or whatever like that. And she go in the house and the mom like, you had a good time. And she was like, yeah, Danny outside. And the mom was like, oh, Danny outside? She said, but why you never told me he came looking for me? The mom said, that's what her mom told her. Her mom said, baby, I know you probably mad at me. And so she said, she like, you damn right I'm mad. Like, what? Danny should have been, you know, should have been called and shit like that, right? So the mom told her, the mom said, wait, where this Bobby pin at? It's in here somewhere. It's right here. So the mom was like, I'm going to be real with you. I didn't inform you about Danny because you wasn't ready. So she's getting mad, right? Now she getting mad with her mom. Like, how you gonna say I wasn't ready? You don't know if I was ready. Her mama said, I'm gonna tell you how I know you wasn't ready. And so she like, what the fuck? So the mama like, you didn't know who you was. You wasn't healed from your hurt from the past with the relationship you had before. She said, I knew Danny had been through a lot. He had changed his life for the better. He had became a better person. She said, I wouldn't be fair as a mother to line you up with somebody I know is ready to go all the way with you. And you wasn't able, like you wasn't ready to go all the way with yourself. She was like, you needed to heal, baby. She said, I knew what was for you, I couldn't prevent. So I knew that he was going to come back in a time where you was ready. She said, she looking at her mama like, she was like, her mama told her, now go on out there, he waiting on you. But he had came to the door, knocked on the door, mom was like, come in. And he was like, how you doing, Miss So-and-so? She was like, how you, Danny? He said, I just want to let you know I'm going to take real good care of your daughter. She ain't going to never want for nothing. She ain't going to never need nothing. I got her. And the mama said, I know. And right then and there, that man got on one knee and said, will you allow me to marry your daughter? The mama said, yes. She said, she looking like, what? He was like, will you marry me? And she like, what the fuck? He was like, I've been loving you my whole life. I did the work. He said, I ain't got the ring, but I'll go get you one tomorrow. He said, I don't want to spend another day without you. I love you. And she said she just was like, hell yeah. She said because she had been doing the work the last 2 years and healed, just been working, praying, exercising. And she said she wanted some. She said she told the Lord, I want you to send me who's supposed to be for me. She said she didn't make no list. She said she just was like, look, Lord, let him be somebody I'm familiar and I can be comfortable and be myself. She said, so right then and there, she said yes. Right? She said they leave. They go to the hotel. They kick it. She said they didn't even have sex. She said he just held her all night. They talked and she said she kept asking him, are you serious? He said, I've been talking to your mama. Like, this ain't your daddy know. The dad might let me not leave that out. The daddy was sitting right there. Say the daddy was just like, yeah. my daughter got her a big boy, you know. Say the daddy was cool with it. Let me put that in there too. Cause the daddy was sitting in the living room. But the daddy didn't say nothing but congratulations, and I can, like, basically daddy was like, I can die comfortable knowing that my daughter got somebody that really got her back. She said, so they talking and she was just like, oh, my job. And he was like, look, I'm financially set. So he made some investments. He got a construction company at this time, and he do real estate. He got it. But she got a bomb-ass job, right? She got a bomb-ass job. But he like, what do you want to do? Do you want me to take care of you, right? And you start a business here? Or do you want me to move to where you at? Whatever I got to do. She said, so she's just sitting there like, I can't believe I'm getting everything I wanted. And she was like, my mama always told me, don't ask God for something, because baby, when he give it to you, you better be prepared, right? Just so happy when she go back, right? She go back to her city. Her job is telling her about a new program they trying to start. She pitch an idea. They say, oh yeah. She said, I would like to start it in my hometown. They like, oh, that's perfect. Da 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 da. And then she tell everybody I'm engaged. They like, what? She tell him I'm engaged to Danny. So her boss like, the guy you been in love with? She told everything that happened. And everybody is in there just, oh my God, so excited. So now it's been a couple of weeks. He been flying back and forth. He been on point, you understand? Cooking, cleaning, coming to the house, telling her, you sure you want to move? We don't gotta go back to town. But she the type, she love her mama, she love her daddy. This is where she imagined having her kids. You know what I'm saying? So now, it's been a few months, right? She didn't have her ring. And so she get a phone call from her homegirl. Her homegirl like, damn, you just married? I mean, you engaged? Da 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 da. And she was like, girl, we just been trying to, I ain't got a chance to call you. She was like, yeah, but you had time to call me and let me know you was engaged. And the old girl was like, yeah, because you my friend. Why wouldn't I? She like, you just go get married to a motherfucker you barely know. And she like, how do I barely know him? She like, well, he been gone. And y'all know I be saying that too. Just because you know a motherfucker 10 years ago don't mean you know him now. And she said, she just was like, okay, she brushed it off as old girl just trying to look out for her. And she said, old girl was like, where your ring at? And she was like, it's coming. She was like, I bet. She said, so now she going home like, damn, he ain't even got me a ring. You know what I'm saying? Like, he just, like, how we engaged? I ain't got no ring. She said, so now she going home with that type of attitude. She going home slamming cabinets, and he like, what's going on with you? She like, damn, when I'm going to get my ring? And he like, hold on. when you start coming at me like that? She like, I'm just saying, because I ain't nobody doormat. Like, she's giving off the attitude that her friend giving off. And he was like, I don't know, what, did you have a bad day today at work? She like, no, I didn't have a bad day. He like, are you on your period? Like, what's going on? Can I get some explanation to why you acting like that? She like, no, I want to know where my motherfucking ring at. That's what I want to know. And he like, oh, calm down. And she said, he gave her a look like, who you acting like? He like, cause we been good all these months with no issues. So where all this coming from? She said, so then it started to dawn on her like, hey, chill the fuck out. You feel me? Like, what are you doing? So she said, he was just like, tell me where this attitude coming from. And she said, whoop de whoop called and, was kind of on me about this X, Y, and Z and was like, where's my ring? Da da da. He was like, oh, really? He was like, so you mean to tell me you don't know when a bitch is jealous of you? She like, that's my friend. She ain't jealous of you. He said, man, that girl been jealous of you since we was little. And for some reason, you can't see it. You never wanted to see it. She like, that's my friend. He was like, man, you loyal to a fault. And that shit resonated with me, being loyal to a fault. Hey, that's when you gotta take accountability, bro, for letting the bullshit fly. You feel me? So, he said, hold on. So, he like, you feel me? This ain't gonna work. I'm not that type of man. Like, I'm gonna give you everything you want. He like, don't get at me like that. You feel me? Like, don't do that. And she like, I understand. I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on. So he called her mama. He tell her mama, he say, I hope you could talk to her about her friend. And he telling her, like, because I really don't want this bitch at my wedding. I don't like her. I don't trust her. I never have. She don't mean your daughter no good. The mama said, I've been trying to tell her this for years. Ain't nothing we could do. She gonna have to learn on her own. Right? So, they go back to their hometown. And they go back to their hometown for her daddy's birthday. It's her daddy's birthday. Now, all of them over there, all her friends. You feel me? Her friends is over there. A boy then came with his boyfriend. Because now he open. He was open, but he was one of them people that was like, my business is my business. I don't got to bring my boyfriend around. He just was that type. But her family was so cool. I think her family just was the type everybody could be theyself. You know what I mean? The mama not judgy. They very real. You know what I mean? That type of shit, right? So, is it giving scalp? I hope so. I hope so. Y'all just watch me put my wig on. Girl, I hope it's giving scalp a little bit. Girl, I'ma fix it. I'ma fix it. I gotta lay it down, mousse it and shit. Is it giving scalp? Girl, I tried. Shit, I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear nothing. You feel me? I don't want to hear nothing. Leave me alone. I tried. So anyway, they go back down there for the daddy birthday, right? So they down there for the daddy birthday, and this is when shit started getting real funny style, right? So they get down there for the daddy birthday, and of course her homegirl, she invited her homegirl, whatever. And so it's the daddy birthday. They got a live band. I'm just telling you what she told me. They got a live band. They got the little, the daddy then got the little naked paint and sip girl. The mama done got the daddy the little naked paint and sip for their side. And then got the male for their side. Say her fiance over there. Everybody chilling. Right? So Danny make a joke to their gay friend and was like, what side you on today? Right? So, wait a minute, hold on. Hello. Hello. I hate when people do that. Anyway. So, he make the joke, right? What side you on? So the friend was like, shit, I'm on y'all side today. So daddy was like, we getting our nigga back. We got him back. He about to come back. Just a joke. Clowning. The daddy laughing like, yeah. Telling him, yeah, we finna, yeah, you over here with us today. You with the fellas, right? So he was like, yeah, they clowning, having a good time. Here go the friend. I don't think it's funny, these homophobic ass jokes y'all doing. So boy said, I could have sworn I was the one gay. I'm not offended. She was like, well, I'm offended. You don't have to be gay to be offended. And he was like, so what's the point of you being offended if it don't affect you? Right? So she nitpicking, right? They say the pain and sip start. Pain and sip start, right? Say the mama, everybody having fun. All the girls there, because you know it's kind of a small town, so you know them old church ladies, they ain't never seen nothing like that. They with it, they want to paint some dick too. They excited. Oh well, you know what I'm talking about? They said the old ladies like, woo. But everybody having fun, right? The vibe, it's a vibe. So they say, oh girl, like, oh, so, yes, my husband upgraded my ring, y'all. Everybody was like, oh, shit, let me see your ring. You know, they said it wasn't nothing major. It was nice, but, I mean, if you go upgrade, I mean, they said it should have been chunkier than that. I'm just saying what they said. You know, I ain't hating on her ring, right? They said, so, oh, girl tell her, like, so where your ring at? And she was like, it's coming. She was like, it's been months. Did you go ever get married? She was like, actually, I am. And we getting married here. And I guess she named the banquet hall. And it's supposed to be like one of the top banquet halls in a city. Like, this place is where everybody try to have a wedding. But I guess mainly white people have it there because you got to have a coin. A coin to rent it. So this is one of these places that have food, liquor. It's all inclusive and it's nice as fuck, right? So they didn't book it. The cold part was she had to hit her with the truth and was like, and they was like, I can't believe, you know, other girls like, I can't believe you getting married, woo, and y'all getting married there. So a girl hit her with the, yeah, you know what's great? No, a girl hit her with, ain't no way you getting married there because you got a book, whoop-de-whoop, da-da-da-da-da. She was like, yeah, my future husband booked 2 years in advance. So the mama said, yeah. Because when he called me several years ago, when he was coming over here showing me his financials and showing me how he was building a house for his future wife and he wanted it to be my daughter. And I let him know my daughter, you know, just got up a certain situation. And he said he was going to keep building long as she was single. And when I let him know she was coming back, he was already prepared. See, let me tell you how much this man planned. This man had already put the deposit down 2 years earlier for the place that they wedding was going to be at. That's how much faith he had that he was going to get his girl. Checkmate, bitch. Say old girl face hit the floor. So now she just like, yeah, whoa, throwing a little shade. Everybody done did the sip and pay. The people that, you know, they was paying and left had a good time. So now they outside, live band, they cha-cha, they, you know, step in the name of love. They doing their shit. They said, so you hear somebody, can I get everybody attention? It's the daddy. Everybody walk up. He like, you know, I want to thank y'all for coming out for my birthday. I'm so happy to have my only daughter. You know what I'm saying? Here, my new son-in-law, man. And so girl was like, not yet. Right? And so they was like, yeah, not yet, but coming soon. Right? So he was like, son-in-law, you got anything you want to say? So he was like, come here, babe. And she walked up there. And he was like, you know, I love you. I've been loving you since I was a kid. I've been planning to marry you for the last 2 years. Really longer than that. I knew I was going to marry you the first time I saw you. He was like, and I did the work. You know, I got all the other bitches out my system. You ain't never got to worry about me not being loyal, faithful. So right then and there, he come with the deed to the house and tell her, hey, this yours. My name ain't even on it. That's how loyal I'ma be to you. She said she like, the fuck? And baby go in that back pocket. So he come off that back pocket, yeah, with a big chunky thing sitting in the box. So that motherfucker was so chunky, niggas was like, damn. Bitch had one of them Nene Leaks rings on. Bitch, big things. So that motherfucker daddy made her heart stop. That man had been getting the perfect design for his lady. The ring took a year or whatever. Let me tell you something. Say old girl face hit the floor. Right then and there, I'm ready to fucking go. Let's go. Let's go. Her dude like, why we chilling? She like, what the fuck did I say? What the fuck did I say? She walk out. Nobody giving the friend attention. Nobody. The moment is not getting stolen. Ain't nothing. Nobody paying her attention. Not even her dude. Because he like, at this point, I think he fed up, right? She ended up leaving him. Right? She ended up leaving him. So, old girl pull old girl husband to the side and say, is this something I'm missing? What is it? Why does she act like she don't like me? And he was like, well, you know, you be flaunting stuff in her face. And she like, how am I flaunting stuff in her face? He was like, you know, you getting married at the place she wanted to get married at. She like, how would I know that? How would I know that? Right? So this is how the conversation going. She said in the midst of the conversation, old girl walked back up. And was like, oh, you couldn't wait till I leave. Because remind you, they talking in the driveway now, right? And everybody else in the back. She pulled back up. Oh, you couldn't fucking wait. You couldn't motherfucking wait. And she said she's confused because even though her homegirl been a little aggressive, she ain't never seen her act like this. So she starts slapping the shit out of her husband. Her husband grabbed her like, man, stop playing with me. I'm getting sick of your shit. Like, I'm really getting sick of your shit. She was like, no, you out here with this bitch. And old girl like, hold on. Don't be calling me no motherfucking bitch. Like, now you going a little too far. She like, bitch, I can call you what I want to call you. Whoa. She getting extra. Old girl husband that came. Fiance that came. Who the fuck is she calling a bitch? So old girl like, babe, calm down, calm down. He like, nah. You need to know the motherfucking truth. This bitch always been a hater about you. She ain't never motherfucking liked you. She don't give a fuck about you. He like, let's be motherfucking real. He like, the bitch a hater. Now, in the midst of them arguing, old girl who owned the shop walks up. Right? And so they arguing, and then old girl like, what the fuck she doing here? And then old girl like, she clearly here because she got invited. So they didn't stop arguing. Old girl basically arguing with herself. She finna take old girl, the one that got the shop to the back. They still arguing. And old girl's like, yeah, keep playing with me and you will get the same shit she got done to her. They said old girl who owned the shop turned around. I was like, that's it. Bitch, you got me fucked up. And whatever you want to do, we can do. And so everybody like, what the fuck? She like, yeah, bitch. You think I don't know that was you that fucked up my motherfucking shop? You hating ass bitch. And then she turned to the nigga and was like, you a whole bitch. You my stepbrother. As your stepbrother? She like, you bitch ass nigga. She like, you a bitch. You know the fuck she did it. Motherfucking, you want to hold her and have her back because you a pussy ass nigga who don't want to leave because the bitch take care of you. She like, bitch, I know y'all broke. Y'all ain't got shit. She like, in that motherfucking ring on your finger, fake bitch. Cubic zirconius. Checkmate, bitch. They said, old girl charged at her. Ba-bam, ba-bam, ba-bam. They said they lock it. Her fiance like, nope, let it happen. Let it happen. Like, niggas is tired of this bitch, right? This is where shit really hit the fan. So they friend come out, they homeboy, the gay one come out. And they arguing. So the fiance finally break them up, like, let it go. But the fiance basically let old girl with the shop get the best of old girl because she deserved it. So, oh well. But in the midst of fiance breaking out, remind her husband ain't broke up nothing. Her husband tried to take off on the fiance. The gay boy came and woke him out. Boom, 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 bada bing, bada bing, bada bing, bada bing. Use that nigga head like a punching bag. Say, fucked him up. Right? So them two got in the car and they left together. They go in the back because they didn't want the mama to know or whatever. So, old boy was like, you know, you want to tell your mama and them bye because it's the older crowd. You feel me? So he like, we can just go to the house because remind you, they have a house out there. So they all go to the house. The gay boy, her friend, whatever. They say about 2 hours later, old girl calling. Can we talk? Can we talk? Can we talk? It wasn't supposed to go down like that. Da 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 da. First, she wanted to work it out. Right? Then it was like all smoke. Now, remind you, they at the new house. Her mama started calling. Get over here right now. The police here. The ambulance here. Everything. What? Fuck is you talking about? This bitch just set the car on fire. Oh, girl said, oh, no. I ain't going to the house. Take me to find her. Take me to motherfucking find her. So he like, nah, let's go to the house and check on your mama. They go check on the mama, right? Mama like, I saw the bitch. I saw the bitch. I saw the bitch. I always told you that bitch wasn't shit. I told you to leave that punk bitch alone. I told you she wasn't shit. She like, but the police gonna get her motherfucking ass. It's all good. And I'm pressing charges. They get to the house. So now after that mama and daddy done explained everything, nigga, they about to leave, right? They about to leave and the police grab her fiance and she like, hold on. They like, well, we got old girl in custody, but she said you hit her. He like, nah. Old girl like, nah, you finna let my fiance go because he broke up the fight while her husband didn't do a motherfucking thing. And they was like, the husband said that the fiance the one bop-a-leaning his motherfucking ass. But it was the gay boy. Was not the fiance. Now this man is real estate, all type of shit. He had to go to jail. Now, these motherfuckers done lied and said this man had guns, all kind of shit. Right? Now they trying to search, secure this place, all kind of shit. But this is where shit get real interesting, y'all.